Good morning. It's gorgeous out, but we will be brief. It's a little chilly. My name's Sherry McBee. I'm the Parks and Recreation Director for the City of St. Petersburg. And this is just a really, really special moment for us today, and we think it's absolutely so fitting and so appropriate that it's so close to the holidays. This is a present to us, a present to the children in the neighborhood, and we have some special guests today we want to recognize that certainly played a very critical role in this and shared with us and reminded us the importance of playgrounds and play for the children and what our parks and playgrounds mean to our communities and our neighborhoods. So without any more remarks, I'm going to introduce our mayor of our wonderful city, Mayor Bill Foster. He's going to sing a few holiday songs.
Well, good morning. What a beautiful chilly day here. And you know, we love parks, and we have a saying, it starts in parks. And this one is special. And I guess it was probably about a year ago, maybe, that we had some vandalism here, and a fire took out this whole section of playground. And it's not just the equipment that is expensive that was lost, but it's this spongy surface that is very expensive, and that was lost as well. So the day after the fire, I came out here to just check on the damage, and there were some kids kind of milling about in the park, and there were a couple of young ladies just kind of sitting on the swings, and I asked them about it, and I said, well, what do you want to see us do? And there was one young lady who paid very close attention to detail, and she had a vision. She kind of had an idea, and I said, here's my card, here's my direct phone number, call me, we'll get together with your ideas, and we'll see what we can do. Her name is Alexis, and she is here today. And I wasn't sure if she'd call me or not, but lo and behold, she called me. We met out here with park staff, and Councilmember Kennedy was here, and she kind of gave us some ideas, and I think with Lloyd, she kind of went through some books and picked out some equipment. But this is a young lady, I will tell you, I had not planned on recommending to council to replace this part when we did. I knew eventually that this section of playground would be replaced, but with the vandalism, it wasn't necessarily on the timeline, and it's because of Alexis and her spunk and her passion. And she even said, you know what, we'll go door to door, we can raise some money. And so really, this piece of playground equipment is because of a single young lady who was really passionate about her park. And she said, you know what, this is not only my park for kids my age, but I want to see some pieces of equipment for really little ones, and so, in a way to teach them to recreate and things like that. So this is Alexis. This is the young lady who inspired me and really pushed me as mayor and Councilmember Kennedy to come up with the idea to replace this. So if you don't mind, Sherry, before Councilmember Jim Kennedy comes up, I'd like for you all to meet Alexis and just get her to say a couple of words. You mind? This is Alexis.
Hello. Microphone.
It'll work. I'll talk for you. Thank you for being here. Now, you weren't this shy when you came right up to me. Thank you for all that you've done. Thank you very much. The park is for you. And that's it. This is, yay.
Alexis is obviously a lady of action and not words, and that's wonderful. It's usually the other way around, Alexis. So thank you so much for your actions, your energy, and you certainly don't have to speak. Enough people speak too much, so thank you. And next, I would like to introduce our city council member who played another big important role with this project. He stepped into the breach, worked with the mayor and Alexis. So Councilmember Kennedy.
Thank you,
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. And Alexi, I hope that Santa brings you a New Jersey with maybe a hometown team on it.
Maybe Santa will.
But good morning, everybody. And this is a wonderful morning. And you know, this in Meadowlawn is kind of a rejuvenated neighborhood. The neighborhood association is growing. They've gotten a newsletter out. They have a website. So it's a strong neighborhood that's growing here. And this park is a central location of it. And it was I was up at the League of Cities in Boston, and our city had the privilege of receiving an award from the National League of Cities relating to our recreation and our availability of open space to our citizens. And one of the policies that we have is having a playground like this within a half-mile of everyone. So we take a lot of this for granted, but from a national point of view, it's something that has been recognized. But thank you for everyone's involvement, and especially our park and rec people who promised that they would have this in before Christmas, and lo and behold, here it is as a Christmas present. So Lloyd, Clarence, and your whole team, thank you very much. And with that, Miss Mary, Sherry?
Thank you so much, and thank you for coming out this morning. I'd next like to introduce to you, as you all know, our neighborhood associations in this city are very active, and it's just a part of what makes St. Petersburg so special. So we have with us the president of the Meadowlawn Neighborhood Association, Marlene Murray, and if Marlene could come forward and say a few words and recognize anyone from the neighborhood association.
Thank you. Actually, most of our members from the association are at a thrift shop and a food pantry this morning. They're at a thrift shop and a food pantry this morning, so they were unable to join us, but they wanted me to take lots of pictures. And the main thing they wanted me to do was to thank the mayor, thank Councilmember Kennedy, thanks the Parks Department, because they did get it done by Christmas, and the neighbors are extremely excited. We love our park. We were very upset when it was vandalized. The children in the neighborhood, everyone, it was just a heartbreak. So to see the new playground behind me, again before Christmas as promised, is very, very exciting. So thank you to all very much.
Thank you, Marlene, and Leo as well. Thanks go to both of you for being so active in this neighborhood. A couple of quick thank yous, and then we're going to cut the ribbon and get warmer. But I would like to thank the Parks and Recreation staff. Some of them have already been named who worked so hard on this. Of course, Lloyd Thomas is near and dear to our hearts. This is another fine project. Lloyd maintains all the playgrounds throughout this city and just is instrumental in keeping our parks and playground equipment looking so good. So I would also like to thank Phil Whitehouse, Parks and Recreation Superintendent, Mike Jeffries, Recreation and Parks Superintendent. My boss is here today, Clarence Scott, Leisure and Community Services Administrator. We have some other, Mike Vineyard is here. He and his staff, and I saw Frank Lacey earlier, maintain the park on a day-to-day basis. They're mowing and they're picking up trash and keeping it looking good for the whole neighborhood. Tom Skurchak sat up in the cold this morning. Alexis Shooter did the programs real quickly. Who did I miss?
Susie Ahawk.
The other departments are here as well. Susie Ahawk, who's oversees all the neighborhood associations. I saw Lori Matway. She works with the schools and education. Did I miss anybody else? Our community police officer,
Ray.
Wonderful. Yes, Ray, thank you for showing up. So, and Channel 35, you're always out here no matter what the weather is. So thank you so much. Who are we pointing at?
Fox 13.
Fox 13. Well, thank you, Fox 13,
my favorite.
for the mayor's favorite. Thank you. Anyway, I hope you all have a safe and wonderful holiday. This is what it's all about right here for the children in our community.
Hi, this is Jim Kennedy, City Council Member for District 2 in the city of St. Petersburg. And I'm here with Miss Murray, the president of the Meadowlawn Neighborhood Association. And behind us is a new playground. What do you think?
Oh, Jim, we are just so excited, I can't tell you. And we just appreciate so much that it was done so quickly, that we didn't have to look at the vandalized playground that long. We're extremely ecstatic about what has happened here. I can't thank you enough, the Parks Department, Lloyd Thomas, Phil Whitehouse, the mayor. It's just been a fantastic thing, and I know that the neighbors are so appreciative. The kids miss this, they're here all the time. I mean, it's just amazing how much the children play on this and how much the neighbors enjoy the park. As you can see, it's just a beautiful park. The benches that have been put in, and now our brand new playground. Again, thank you very, very much from the bottom of the Meadowlawn neighbors' hearts.
Well, thank you. And this little park has a soft spot in my heart, in that this was the place I would bring my kids to when they were real small, on the back of the bicycle and the little bicycle trips.
Right.
So if you're out and about and you're in Meadowlawn and you want to enjoy a nice park, come on by.